I think we need a new framework in
Mhm.
order to push forward. And this framework serves, I think, almost like a Christmas tree. And we can start to hang the ornaments of why we collect data, how we collect data, and what we do with the data on this Christmas tree. And this new framework, I'm actually going to read something in order to start to think about what's going to allow us to take that quantum leap and actually set the record straight. And Carrie and Vid, I know you, between the two of you, you probably have, 6 or 7 decades of experience as leaders,
True.
Oh yeah,
right?
yeah.
Been around
And
for a while.
You,
and
you,
and and I've had the honor of having a significant portion of that time overlapping, actually working with Carrie. So yeah.
Yes, we did. We did.
so I want you to think about those many, many decades, and I want to think about I want you to think about yourself as a leader, and instead, I want you to think about your leadership as a product. All those years, how you led people, the way you led people, how you led your business, how you led your function was really a product. Your leadership
Yeah.
is a product. And if your leadership is a product, I would offer that the new framework asks you to consider those you lead as your consumers.
Mm-hmm.
And if they are your consumers, we have to start asking those consumers about their experience with your product. How are they experiencing your leadership? And we would take that feedback in. If we were in the CI space, if we operated leadership development like CI operates consumer feedback, we would take that in and we would find ways to be quick to insight, quick to action, and quick to value. Do you guys know what I mean? It's a framework shift in not thinking about leadership development, but thinking about leadership as a product. And therefore, we have to get busy starting to do the CI work in order to evaluate the efficacy, the effectiveness of that leadership product.
Hmm. Yeah, absolutely.
Now, one more concept I want to put in front of you, and then I've got some questions based on your expertise. I think that this quantum leap in how we think about leadership is a product, connects really nicely with some other changes that are going on inside of the environment today. And in the past, maybe 5 or 10 years, you guys might know better than I did, but I see this about the past 5 or 10 years, we've seen the emergence of the customer experience, the CX.
Mm-hmm.
And over the past 1 to 2 years, we've seen the shift from in producing an engaging environment to thinking about the value proposition for employees. And now just what we're starting to see is people are starting to talk about the employee experience, the EX.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that this quantum leap in how we think about leadership, moving to leadership as a product, and therefore caring about the leadership experience or the LX, starts to help us to think about something that we might call the service profit chain. Because what we know is that, if you look in the past, we've always believed intuitively that our leadership had something to do with engaging employees, and engaging employees had something to do with customer satisfaction, and customer satisfaction had something to do with business impact. But when you elevate all of your thinking to experiences, you create this brand new framework. And the framework is that the leadership experience, that you create has everything to do with the employee experience. And that employee experience is going to impact the alignment and engagement, the A and the E of our people, right?
Yep.
And the alignment and the engagement that are a result of the employee experience have a lot to do with the customer experience. And that customer experience, when delivered well,
Oh my God,
impacts
yeah.
the satisfaction and the loyalty of those customers. And only then do we start to see the business outcomes that we really want. We've understood, we've always believed intuitively
Mhm.
that what we do as leaders makes a difference to our people, makes a difference to our customers, results in business impact. But you're only going, you're really not doing anyone a service or moving the work forward if you can't get beyond you intuitively believe something. And so you have to get after your ability to kind of measure it empirically, right? What we believe intuitively can be measured empirically. And I think that's kind of the first thing that I'm hearing you guys talk about. And I think that the other thing is that because it's personal, just like Carrie said, let's not only focus on what are the things that our employees have to do to be more in order to drive, the satisfaction and loyalty of our customers, or to drive the customer experience. But what are the things that we have to do? How does our leadership product need to be enhanced? How does it need to change? Because in some cases, it may not taste very good. The experience we may be creating is not impacting this very, very well.